Alright, welcome to another video. So I have some database thing going on, but something went wrong. So I wrote some of the shortening logic. So we have like a random string generator, and then and I have a Docker thing going, but there's a relations error. Relation URLs does not exist at character 16. I think it has to do with my storage when I create something. And then when I create something, probably this. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't think I have a table set up. I probably should create some tables. So let's try that again. Yeah. Yeah, there's no, I don't think I have tables. So, PGCLI. Oh, let me PGCLI, the connection string. Oh, Lord. Alright, you need, how does this PGSCLI work? I downloaded it yesterday so I can, oh, there you go. Okay, so we have the actual thing. It's like \D. So there is no tables right now. So create table URL. How do I wait? Create table in SQL. I'm so bad at SQL. Create table and then we have to define that thing. So create table URL and then we'll add the few attributes. So we have an ID. We'll do and a data type. Okay. So that'll be an int. Then we'll do. Let me go back to the thing here. Schema was the storage or URLs.go. Yeah. So it's ID URL string short code and then count str or I think it's text. I don't think they have, yeah, text int and then lastly created at date updated at date and then semicolon. So yeah, create table. So now we have a table that we can insert to, which is the table name of URL. So int URL shortcode text count int created at date updated at date. Yeah. So now when I list the tables out, we have one called URL. So let me see what this one has. It says ID URL. How do I make something a primary key? SQL create table. Yeah. Okay, I probably should have put that. How do I edit a table? Edit a table in SQL. So alter table name and add the column. Okay. drop column. Okay, so alter table URL. Yes, I don't care. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so alter table URL, drop column, the ID. Yes. Okay, so now might visit that. So now do alter table URL, add ID, and this is primary. Yep, key. Yeah. How do I do this again? Primary key in SQL. Oh, primary. Oh, shit. Okay. Primary key ID. Oh, okay. So, okay, I guess add table or alter table URL, add primary key ID. Or how do I add a fucking primary key? That's all I need to do. Okay, so okay, add the ID. Add okay, so I messed up. You know what? Actually, no. We don't even. Well, actually, I do need that, but add ID. Alter URL and add it ID primary key with ID. No, don't run that. Alter table URL, add ID primary key. Add ID, I guess. Yes. Brother, how do I do this again? Oh, update. Update could have possibly been. Well, that's not what I want though. That's mainly just like the data. When I'm creating a table, alright, fuck this table. Delete a whole table. Delete a whole table. Postgres. This is probably why the GUI is probably better, but I don't know. Drop table. Drop URL if exists. Table. Wait, drop table. If URL exists, cascade. Yes, okay. Bro, what? Drop URL. There you go. Okay, now there should be no tables. Okay, now let's create a table. Table URL ID int URL. Actually, it's varchar maybe. I'm just gonna use text because this just makes the most sense. Short code text count int created at date updated date. And then one more thing is to add a primary key. Primary key in squeal. Okay, then we say primary key ID. So we say right there? Yeah. And none of these could be null. Not null. Not null. Not null. Not null. Is that fine? Okay, now will this work? Oh, did it work? Oh, it didn't work. Syntax error at ID. Maybe I should install pgadmin. Because this is fucking annoying. Because I'm so bad at all of this stuff. Quit. I need a GUI. Because I'm so bad with all this SQL shit. It's probably my weakest web dev skill, to be honest. Alright, we're good now? pgadmin? pg admin. pg admin. Do I not fucking have the app anymore? Brother, where'd you go? Did it hide somewhere? I have no idea where it went. So you just installed something and I just got a virus, bro? Oh, is it this? No, it's Postman. There you go. So I gotta do that. It's taking a while. Bro, why is this taking so long? So once I have this going on, I should be able to do create, as it should be able to generate some stuff. You know, I should be a better dev and start testing my stuff before I even fucking like do all this stuff, but I don't know. Beautiful. Now Get this garbage out of my screen. Now we have PG admin on our thing here. Should boot up now. So I PG admin for Postgres. Okay, so now it's able to look for servers and stuff. Let's add a new server. I think it's called tinyurl server group, and we don't care about that for now. Yep, connection. 5432 Postgres password is PW or is EasyPW. I don't remember. Host name, address. I don't remember. What does this look like? What is the what does that look like actually? Is that what it's asking for this here? Yeah, this is not it. I don't know what it's asking. Host name, just tinyurl, I guess. I think it's Postgres. No? Okay. We should probably save the password. Postgres general connections. What is host name and address? I don't know what that is. Host name, address, PG admin. What do I put on that? So what is the host name address of my default database? Oh, is it localhost, I think? Oh my god, do I have to put my fucking... It's the same machine as localhost, yeah, makes sense, okay. Localhost, and then save. Beautiful. And databases, public, event triggers, extensions, languages, schemas, public, and then our tables. There it is. Create a table. Let's call this URL. Columns, we'll do let's call this an ID. Let's do integer. Integer, big int. We'll do primary key, yes. Default, I don't care. Not no, yes. Length, yep. Let's add another one. Let's do ID. Okay, let's do. I think it's URL of type text. I think text was, like it's kind of what they want us to use. Anyways, then we have the short code, and then we have our text, and then this is not a primary key, so definitely not no. Let's do another one. Let's do count. Let's do a big int as well, and of course default 0. And then let's do another one. Let's do created at. This is at, so date. Not null. None of these should be null, to be honest. And then updated at created, so date. Not null. Perfect. So we'll save that. Now we have a table. Columns, constraints. Yep. Nice. This is state. What does this do? Default workspace? query tool. Tiny URL localhost 5432 database tiny. I think this is just Postgres user Postgres. Yeah, this one. I want this one. Connect and open query tool. Oh, nice. So now we can do like queries and stuff, which is nice. Okay, now we have a P-School workspace, schema diff. Can't really do that now. We have our servers going on here. So we have this here. Anyways, I should have the thing going on. I should have like the things to do here. So like we have our tables, we have a URL table. So now in our create, so create here, URL storage, URLs. We can do into the URL, we insert the URL shortcode count ID created up to, yeah. So let's just restart this real quick and then start it again. So yeah, we got a nice connection going. Let's get, now let's make a post request. It's persist in our database here. Okay, still went wrong. Let's see our Docker. What does our Docker say? Insert into your, oh, failing row constraint. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, okay. I that is true. It's supposed to be, okay, columns here. None of these are supposed to be, refresh, P-School tool, query to properties, constraints, not null. Okay, I don't like that actually. So it can't be null when you insert it. Okay. Properties. Let's do constraints variable. Constraints. Get this here. Save that. ID is not a primary key. Oh, it has to. Wait, how do I have Postgres auto generate IDs? Generated. Oh, okay. I have to specify that. Okay. So create or edit properties, constraints, security, definition, big int, scale, compression, plain, general, scale, compression, compress. Oh, this is identity. Always increment by 1, save. So that should prevent me, because I should want Postgres to do it, you know. So now let's try again. Will this work? No. Actually, it didn't really change anything. Oh, what the fuck was that? No value in column created. Oh, yeah, that made another one. So these shouldn't be. I don't want these to be not null. Properties, constraints, not null. Save. Updated at. These should be the ones created for me. Properties, not null. Definition, variables, general definition. Oh, generate. Oh, fuck. How do I do generated? Created at. generated Postgres. Default. We could have a default value. Okay. I guess now is that a thing? Is that possible? Is that a thing? Can I do that? Oh wow, I can. What the fuck? Okay, now are you guys happy? Okay, so now we can run an instance here. Success. Nice. I think we got a persistent data now. Okay, so now we got a post. So let me query the, so let's do like select from URL, just let me see everything. Execute script. Boom. Oh my god, hold on. This is so big actually. Well, okay. That makes more sense actually, because I did a fucking huge thing. Let me do the shortening.go. Shorten service. You're here, yeah. I put like the half of the length of the URL. Honestly, let's just do like, 7 as the, let's do 8. Let's do 6. Let's do 6. You know, I also don't have a guarantee that the URL generated is truly random. So I should probably have a safeguard to do that. I should probably delete this. But okay, how do I delete stuff? I wish I had a better. I'm so used to Supabase where I can just like manually alter stuff. You know, I need to make sure like what I generate is is a short thing, you know. I need to do I have to do like a quick query. Check if a value is in a table. The only way to see if a SQL table contains a row with some condition on a column is to make sure an actual SQL. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. You have an index on the column that you would be considering on the result. Also, better to use count. Use count to prevent retrieving all data from the rows. assuming you have an index on the bar, it should be pretty fast, and all you have to do is check if it returns. You do a squeal. Okay, so I guess I can do that. Maybe I'll make a helper function to do that. Let's go back to our, where would I do that? That'll be in the storage. Wait, I swear I have a get, right? I have a get by shortcode. Well, I have that actually. So actually this is useful. So if I have this, I have get by shortcode. So let me do, let's go to our URL or service here. We'll do s.storage dot URL storage dot get by shortcode. The shortcode get by, yeah, so we'll select ID URL count created from where shortcode equals that. Okay, so now we have to do is, okay, so for true, running a check for check, I don't care about the value return, error. If error does not equal nil, then check equals false. Oh, I have to pass in the context. I think s dot. Oh, do we have context? Yeah, we do have. Oh, we get past the context. I mean, context here. Okay, so now we have that. So basically, just checking if there exists one. Otherwise, we can validate it, and yeah. Let's see if that breaks anything. Okay, so now we have this. Let's do a smaller one. Well, let me see if this still works. You know, okay, that is true. Like, what if I make another URL? Like, I have to make sure. I have to make sure that, like, if I make the same thing, I should prevent it from, like, for example, here, look, when I use the tiny URL, right? I already have boatnode.com. If I do that again, will it make me another one? Ah, it updates it. Interesting. Wait, no. Wait. That's two again. Let me do it again. It gave me the same one. Okay, so I have to make sure. Um, okay, so okay, if I need to make sure two things real quick. Let's see if right. This is just to prevent not making duplicate shortcodes. The next thing is I need to make sure I'm not calling the same thing. So, um, so I have the long URL. I don't want to set that yet. So let's do this. Let's go to URL storage here. There's a lot to do actually. Insert into URL, the shortcode, the count, values, returning ID, created at and updated. Yeah. Okay, the problem is get short by shortcode, right? Get shortcode. Get by shortcode. Um, okay, so we can basically query by the shortcode. Um, oh man, this is tricky actually. I don't know what I'm doing. Because if I do a duplicate one, it should already. You know what? I'm gonna prevent it entirely. There's no point of it. Like from the client side, I should just like. Yeah, like once I make it, it should be set in stone. There's no reason to update, you know? So once I generate it the first time, um, I might have to do one for, yeah, when I'm thinking about it, I might have to do one for, um, I might have to do one for, like, here, get by, I don't know, what should be the decision here? Should I make another one? Get by shortcode, get by, I guess we can get by, let's do it differently. Let's do get by long, get everything where, oh my god, I just realized something. There's a bug here. Get by long URL. Let's get the short long URL and long URL. Where URL to okay, so now that happens. Now we can go to main. We can go to service, right? Do the same logic here, but for this guy. Get by long, right? Oh, that makes sense. Get by longer. Service. Wait, hold on. This is not even this. We don't even need this. Right? Right? If error does not equal null, return an empty string and error. And our handler storage.go or cmd, let's do shorten. Basically we'll do if error is, how do you do the is error? Is error errors dot is, okay. If errors dot is let me see the, let me go back to the storage again. urls.go get by long URL. If it is error no found, error not found. Oh shit, hold on. If there's a fail, we couldn't find it. Okay, let me go back to the storage again. No, the service. Basically, if it equals nil, no, that's not what I want. If it does not equal nil, then we can exit. If it equals nil, then keep trying. That's what it is, yeah. Nil means that there is a problem. We want a problem. We want it to, but if there's no problem, meaning this is brand new, then, oh no, that is, yeah, that's what we want. If there is a problem, then meaning it doesn't, they don't know what, they can't find it. That's good. We wanted the search to fail, basically. This is so disgusting, to be honest. My God. So like get by long URL. Now this is, I want this to also fail. So like, okay, if we fail to find something, that's fine. If we do find it, if error equals nil, if we do find something, then we'll say return errors dot new. We'll open this import. We'll do errors dot new. URL already exists. We'll go back to our handler, or it was like the shorten, and we'll just do URL exists errors.new URL error URL exists. HTTP.error URL received URL already shortened. HTTP dot status bad request. Generate URL go. Okay, this is weird. I don't need this, right? Okay, we're good to run. So now, okay, if I try to do this guy, I should receive an error. Oh no. So does this mean I have two things with the same thing? Yeah. I have two codes with the same thing. It's not what I wanted, man. Wait, what? Wait, this fails, right? So, did this fail actually? Get by long URL. This is where that. Okay, so if error does not equal none, then error not found. Oh, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so if error dot is error error not found. Yes, this. Wait, what? If the error is if we can't find it, that is what we want to do, right? Error does not equal nil. If error is equal to error no errors, then we say what could be the other error? I don't fucking know. Yeah, if error equals nil, that means it exists. That's literally what it is. Get by long URL. I don't know. Let me just restart this real quick. So this should fail, to be honest. Could not determine a data type of, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's kind of concerning. Why is that happening? Let me try to do this. So yeah, I got that was a success. So I get this here. I don't know. I'll fix this bug tomorrow. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.